What's up guys, ABXOY here bringing you a Black Ops 3 video, and this is actually going to be a zombie related video because it is all the zombie Easter eggs on multiplayer. So it's pretty cool because they actually refer to zombies throughout many multiplayer maps. Now I'm on the map Metro, and this is actually in all the hubs or convenience stores. There are the perk cola bottles which are just stacked up, they're behind counters, they're stocked in like refrigerators. Now what's actually really cool about this is it has the RIP or Tombstone perk, which isn't really in Black Ops 3, or we haven't found it yet, but it also refers to it into here. It was on Black Ops 2, I mostly use it in town on survival, and that was just basically something pretty cool. Now coming up on the map Aquarium, you actually have the Dr. Monty's chocolate bar. If you don't know who Dr. Monty is, he is the main guy basically with the gobble gum, and people speculate him to like create weapons or do something. He's just a random guy who makes this stuff. We don't know much about him yet, but it's kind of cool that the chocolate bar is located in the Aquarium map, and it's just one random chocolate bar. It's been in a snack stand and it's been raided, and that is the only bar left. Now, I don't understand why it's here. No one does. It's just a little zombie related thing into the multiplayer maps. Now, we're going to move on to the next map, and basically it is something from the beta where we've all seen it and it was ranting and raving like, what is this? And this is on Combine. Basically, it is the wave gun blueprint, and now it's framed up on Combine. No one knows why, but the wave gun was introduced to us in Moon. It has the little zombie emblem on the bottom right, which is pretty cool because, I mean, why is there a wonder weapon in here? And we always refer to Moon and I think Ascension as our go-to maps whenever we find an Easter egg. Now we're on the map Evac, and this also was found in the beta. It is a Shangri-La sort of, I guess, reference, those little lines holding the ball. What we're in Shangri-La, I mean, I guess it sort of matches the time period, not the time period, the location, and it's pretty cool that these guys are just here. We had no idea, and again, we were ranting and raving in the beta. But now moving on to the map Infection, it is filled with zombie-related Easter eggs. Now, this is Samantha's house, so we've been told. Mr. Raffle Waffles did a great job explaining like how this can be Samantha's house, and it does look like it because all we got was a blueprint with, I guess, a house on a jagged rock, and it does match the architectural, I guess, visual or something. But anyway, moving on, we're again on the map Infection, and in this little house we actually have the boxers from Shadow of Evil. If you go into the ritual room at the boxers room, you can see these two picture frames on a desk, and also the frames do match everything else, so they are referenced to something. But anyway, also in this room you have the boxing gloves, so again another little Shadows of Evil reference going on in Infection, and there is a lot more to this map, which is actually pretty insane because this map also has a Call of Duty 2 reference from the map that is sort of vertical from the normal map. That is the Call of Duty 2 map, so it's pretty cool that they added that. Now moving on into this little, I guess, sideways alleyway, you have Holly's Cream Cakes, which is all over the Shadows of Evil map, and there's also an Easter egg that goes along with it. It's pretty cool that they have it on here. I mean, I guess this is like a little bakery slash restaurant. But anyway, if you go from here, the lamps are again from Shadow of Evil. I don't know if they reused that, but also over here you have the Fumigator, which you normally wouldn't see. It's on a piano for some odd reason, and you use a Fumigator to open up the pods, and you harvest the pods in Shadows of Evil to get the tentacle for the upgraded weapon. Now if you go back into this store, the Fumigator appears again. I didn't really notice that floating piece. I think that's just a textual error. But anyway, you have the Fumigator there, and it's actually pretty cool that they just added it for fun. It's a pretty cool map, but walking in here, you have this little, I guess, cassette player. It matched the time error, but it also goes to Origin. So I don't know if it's basically just a coincidence, but here is the main part where you have Doris's or the Giant's blueprint. Now, it doesn't look like the same one. It's not referring to the same exact blueprint from the other ones, but that blueprint is definitely the Giant and Darius, because you have the 3 areas. Then you have the mainframe with A and then B teleporters to the left and right, and C going completely straight. So that's also pretty cool. And if you've ever played Darius, you have noticed this sign. It's just a minimized sign of the huge one. And in the Giant, when you do the Easter egg to get the perk or Deadshot Zachary or Stamina, the laser will shoot off and reflect off this huge sign and then melt or whatever it is. But on the Hunted, this is the last Easter egg, you have the Bowie knife on a plaque. Now, whenever I see this, I think of that singing and dancing fish on this plaque every time you go up to it. But I was trying to knife it with the Bowie knife just to, test something out and see if an Easter egg would happen. It didn't really. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It took me some time to make it. I'm AVXRY, and